Alright, gonna do a video here on one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time, Mark Calaway, aka The Undertaker. As a kid, I grew up watching this guy. I watched him before he even became The Undertaker, being that I am from Texas, South Texas, Beaumont, Texas, to be specific. Mark, being from Houston, did a lot of wrestling in the Houston area, the Dallas area, before he really made it big. I've listened to every story there is about the guy, every interview he's ever done, I've probably watched. Big thanks and kudos go out to Fritz Von Erich for giving the man the opportunity to go out that night and prove himself when he was younger and trying to break into the business. So Mark Calaway, The Undertaker, is a big Texas Longhorns fan. We just beat our arch rival OU, Hook 'em Horns, absolutely. But anyway, Mark has been, in my opinion, the best big man in the history of wrestling. And that's up there with some very big names. Andre the Giant being one of them. Now, Andre will always be in a class of his own. There's no doubt about that. And there are other giants that have come and gone. The Giant Gonzalez, George Gonzalez, who Mark faced in WrestleMania 7 in Las Vegas. Even though the match ended the way that it did, it wasn't that great of a match. It was just tremendous seeing Mark at 6'10", standing up to a guy that just makes him look like a little kid. That's something we had never seen, and probably will never see again. Even the Big Show, pales in comparison to the height that George Gonzalez had. The guy's feet were massive. The guy himself was a massive individual. Go back, watch WrestleMania 7, check it out. The guy was huge. Elegante, as he was called in WCW when he first started his career. I believe he was from Argentina. He started out as a basketball player. But rest in peace, George Gonzalez. But getting back on Taker, as the years went on, he went through some different changes as far as his character, some involvement. The American Badass thing was really cool. It was different, but it was cool. I believe that that's a part of Mark, a part of who he is in real life with the motorcycles and basically just coming out there as himself, it kind of gave the fans a little insight on who he really is. And it was cool. It had some cool matches with him and Kane versus other individuals. It was enjoyable. It really was. The guy's career just, started in 1990 as The Undertaker, Survivor Series, so many great innovative matches. Everybody talks about Hell in a Cell with Mick Foley, man, and I've listened to Taker talk about it and how he stood on top of the cage that began to raise the cage. He didn't really know what to do. Everything was kind of in slow motion, I can't imagine. And then you had the Inferno matches with Kane and the casket matches with guys like Yokozuna. Mark's endured a lot of injuries in his career, but the guy just always kept coming back, kept giving us fans more of The Undertaker. And The Undertaker's something that'll always be a part of him, even when he does decide to hang it up. He is The Undertaker, in or out of the ring. He's cemented himself as a legend. So, moving forward, if he decides to continue, I'm all for it. I don't want to see the guy get hurt, though, any more than he already has. He's got absolutely nothing to prove. But I believe he loves it so much. When you do something for so long, it's hard to let go. It's hard to let go. And so for his own personal love of the sport, I believe that's why he's holding on. And then for us, the fans, I believe that's another reason why he holds on. And then a little bit from the office, you know, how about one more match, you know, that kind of thing. But honestly, I think it's squarely on Mark and his decision. You know, they're going to listen to Mark and what he has to say. So one of the most respected superstars in the a general in the locker room. And I can see that out of him. You know, he gave the Texas Longhorns a pep talk. I've seen that video, just awesome. Talking about his career and how somebody by the name of Fritz Von Erich gave him a shot. And I love the interviews. Outstanding career. Can't say enough about the guy. And any negative comments about him, you ought to hang it up. You're old. It's disrespectful. The guy has given this sport his absolute all for years and years and years, longer than a lot of you have even been alive. So you got no room to say anything. If you like this video, comment below. Taker fans, rest in peace. What a great career the guy had. You want to see more videos on professional wrestling, please comment below. Give me some ideas and I'll see what I can do. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.